And welcome to Week 11 of Friday Night Football. We have 9 playoff games this weekend. 7 of them are 1 p.m. starts tomorrow, but 2 of those games were tonight, including a rematch between Trinity and Pelham. You may recall last month, Trinity snapped Pelham's 47-game winning streak, but the stakes were higher tonight with a trip to the Division II state championship on the line. Pelham has won 4 consecutive state titles. Last year, Trinity won the D3 championship. Pelham's second play from scrimmage is a handoff to Justin Bolin. He finds a lane, makes a cut, and picks up 40 yards in the process, putting the Pythons in the red zone. On the next play, Junior McKinnon has no issues finding the end zone on a 16-yard run. Pelham takes a 7-0 lead. McKinnon gets it done on defense, too. Look at this. The ball pops up on the Trinity pass attempt right into McKinnon's hands. Pythons take over. The Junior McKinnon show continues. This time, the senior scores from 9 yards out, 13-0 Pelham. Second quarter, Pythons strike again. Ben Maslanik goes 14 yards up the middle, 21-0 Pelham. Under a minute to go in the half. Trinity desperate for a big play. This is 4th and long. Pioneers try a fake punt. Ollie Service goes long for Davey DiRepo, and watch the receiver do the rest. Some great moves to go 58 yards for a touchdown. Pelham would immediately score on the ensuing kickoff and go on to win 47-21. The Pythons will try to win a 5th straight title next weekend. So Pelham will play either Plymouth or Souhegan in that final. Undefeated Plymouth took down Merrimack Valley in the opening round. The Bobcats lost in the state title game last season. Their last championship victory was 2018. The Sabres beat John Stark last weekend. Souhegan's last title was in 2020 when they actually beat Plymouth. These two teams played each other last month, with Plymouth winning 28-21. The other game tonight was a Division I quarterfinal, Windham at Pinkerton. Third quarter, Windham with the ball and down 14-6. Christopher Brearley pitches to Romeo Aiken. He breaks a tackle, picks up 35 yards down to the Astros' 10-yard line. Then Brearley tries to score. He would have if it wasn't for A.J. Scholes and Matt Morrison. Good stop by the Pinkerton defense. Pinkerton was effective in the run game tonight. This is Jamie Isaac picking up a first down. Pinkerton wins 14-6. They are back in the D1 semifinals. Tomorrow we will crown a state champion in Division IV. Raymond and Mascoma Valley will play at Laconia High School. Let's start with the Mascoma Valley Royals. They're 7-1. Their only loss this year was against the team standing in their way of a title. Raymond beat Mascoma 39-12 back at the start of the season. The Royals are trying to win their first ever championship, and this is the first time that this current group of players has even gone to the postseason.
Discipline. We got to stay mentally focused, execute our jobs. They're a good program over there. Their season shows it. I think we just got to play our game of football and give them the best we got.
Past 3 years, we missed playoffs every year, and to finally make it here, it's just amazing. Amazing experience, all of it.
We have a lot of very talented, guys on the team, but at the end of the day, the work ethic is what put us above, I'd say, most of the people in our division.
The Raymond Rams have been a juggernaut this season. They're 8-0 and have outscored opponents 350-39. Just think of that point differential for a second. They're averaging 44 points per game while surrendering just 5 points per game. The Rams also have never won a football state title. So no matter what, Saturday we will have a first-time champ.
It means a lot to us. It's our first time ever going to the championship. We've been working hard for the past 3 years, and we fell short every year to Somersworth, and it just means a lot to finally make it to the championship.
If we could start something here on Saturday, that'd be real important, I think, for the town, and maybe this would get more kids to join the program for future championships, hopefully.
We got a football banner, but there ain't no date on it, so hopefully we can get one. They keep asking me how the game's gonna go, and just keep saying the same thing. We're gonna win. That's it.
The Final Four in Division III is set. First up, Campbell and Guilford. The Campbell Cougars continued their undefeated season with a win in the quarterfinals against Somersworth. Campbell can make the state championship for a 3rd straight time. They won it all in 2022. Guilford beat Newport last week to advance. Campbell beat Guilford last month, 50-14. And there's a great chance we'll see some history in this game. Campbell senior Scott Hirschberger 20 yards away from breaking the state career rushing record held by Souhegan's Sean Jellison. On the other side of the bracket, it features Monadnock and Interlakes Moltenboro. The Monadnock Huskies beat Laconia last week 28-27. The Lakers defeated Stevens 18-13 to get to the semis. This will be the first time these two have played each other this season. Back to Division I now. Pinkerton will face the winner of undefeated Bedford and 8-seeded Alverin. The two-time defending champion Bulldogs got the bye last week, so they should be well rested as they go for the three-peat. Meanwhile, the Broncos beat Concord 33-10 in the opening round. Bedford and Alverin have not played each other this season. Exeter hosts Manchester Memorial. The Exeter Bluehawks had the bye after an undefeated regular season. The last time they won it all was back in 2012. Memorial continued its amazing turnaround year with a 22-13 win over Winnicunnet last week. The Crusaders are in the playoffs for the first time since 2003. This was a tight game when these two played last month. Exeter won that one 13-6. The winner will face either Londonderry or Nashua South. Londonderry earned the first round bye while South beat Bishop Girton 59-26. The Lancers won the title in 2021 before losing to Bedford the last 2 years. The Purple Panthers last won in 2008. Londonderry and South have not played each other yet this season. And a reminder, you can watch all of our Friday Night Football shows on our website, WMUR.com. Click on sports, or you can watch on our mobile app.